assaulted a couple nights ago.
I don't know if we were assaulted, but
Well,
we're definitely...
I think I was assaulted.
Emotionally?
He came at me.
He did come at you.
He came at me hard and fast. He didn't give me any time.
He didn't give you any room to breathe.
No.
It was dark.
The pressure was on. He was hungry, too.
Yeah, we've got a weird history.
Well, so we're trying to get into the house, and then, of course, standing right on our trash can looking us in the eyes was this big fucking mama raccoon.
It was like 30 pounds.
Yeah, he was a fucking monster. And he was holding on to...
like half of a... We were prevented from getting into our house because there's a 35-pound raccoon barricading our door while eating a baguette.
Yeah.
That's what happens. And
he was trying to get a 40 pounds.
Yeah, no, he was carving, and that's the issue. He was carving up. We don't know how much of the baguette he had already eaten, so I don't know if he was carb loading, and that's what juiced him up, but...
Pounded, like, I don't know, it looked like this, it was a full loaf of bread.
I think we threw it out, too, so I think...
that was
our baguette.
That was our baguette.
Which I remember seeing it in the trash and being like, that's a lot of baguette to throw out, but...
It was stale, it was gone bad.
Those ones go bad quick, but... Yeah, no, he carb loaded, and he went... full charge.
Yeah, he was sitting on top of the trash can, and then I was jingling my keys at him, and I don't know if that attracts or scares a raccoon, but I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to just yell at him, so I jingled the keys, so he went deeper into, like, our actual deck, like, right in front of our door, and he just started eating right there. I was like, no, bud, you gotta go.
Yeah, barricading the door.
Yeah, literally.
And it was just like one of those moments of like, are you going or am I going? Are you going or am I going? And then he just charged you.
Yeah, well, I walk up the stairs and I'm looking at him like, buddy, you gotta fucking give us some space here so we can actually get in the house. And then, of course, like, I walk away and then I come back a second time and then he just starts running at me holding his baguette and I was like, fuck!
Yeah.
Jumped out of there, but...
That was a scene, man. I don't know, Toronto's getting weird. And, like, I know we kind of mentioned, like, you know, lockdown vibes, it's getting weird. It's been getting kind of weird. But I feel like this last one, you walk around and I feel like some weird shit's coming out.
The pressure's on.
The pressure is on. Well, yeah, and like, that happened, not yesterday, the day before?
Yeah, the day before.
And the day before that, I had two really weird experiences as well. One was kind of welcoming. The other one was like... Yeah, people are starting to get crazy. I don't know if I should...
Well, the place you went to, you know, 24-hour, is, you know, I don't think you can go in there without, like, experiencing something unique to Toronto.
Yeah.
Or at least unique to our area, even.
It's
iconic.
It's iconic. Everyone there's a legend. There's always a balding woman in there. It's usually a different one. Like, back when, like, you were allowed to hang out in there, you know? I mean, and even then, like, you're still kind of allowed to hang out there. But, like, yeah, you go in there and, I mean, it might be the same one, it might be a different one.
It's just one of those spots where, like, everybody's wearing a mask, but it's just around their chin.
Yeah, you know? And they're just doing it, man. Yeah. No one cares in that moment, so.
It's cash only.
Yeah. No, and, like, the thing about 24-hour was I went through a stint where I went there every single day for, like, a few months. And then it was kind of like, okay, if I'm going to get a coffee, I'm going to go here. But I went through stints of, like, going there every day. So when we moved, I hadn't gone. So it was kind of nice. I go in there. So I'll just set the scene. So I'm walking home, and I stop at a 24-hour. And as I'm going in, one of the other regulars, there's always, like, bike gangs that hang out. Well, I don't know if they're a gang, but...
I think they are.
It's a motley crew.
I think they're. I think they're a bike gang. I think they are. That's what Carl told us.
Yeah.
He said he infiltrated them. Right?
I forgot about Carl infiltrating 24-hour.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of infiltrations of 24-hour though, between me, Nate and Goonch, Carl.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to break in.
Well, you're a part of the scene now. You went in there, and then what did Buddy...
So,
before you even went in...
I go in, and I see one of the bikers that's, like, there all the time. Like, when I was going every day, we would always give each other the sup, right? I come in, he's coming out, not wearing a mask, holds the door open for me, and pauses before letting me in, and up and downs me. And I'm wearing a USA, like... I don't know, I'm wearing sensei sweats and just like this dirty USA.
It says America all the way or something on it, right?
I think it says USA proud citizen, or not citizen, proud, I don't know.
proud, born, and free, or
something very American.
Yeah, it's got bald eagle on it.
And he holds the door open for me, looks me up and down, lets me in. I go in, chat up the guy who owns 24 Hour. I come out, and the biker...
Well, he even asked you where you've been.
Yeah, I know. He was like, where have you been? Are you okay? Like, yeah, he asked me 3 different things, like, all in one. Where have you been? Have you been okay? I have not seen you in forever. I'm like, I know, man.
He's the cutest little Chinese guy.
Yeah, him and his wife are awesome.
Yeah,
but...
he's got a twin brother, I think, and they both own the place, but they're like very stout and, you know.
They're very, they're funny. They're so funny. But anyway, super nice, super great. I leave. As I come out, the biker is sitting on his bike directly in front of the door, blasting Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA.
It was a walk-out song.
Yeah. And I don't know, it was just like one of those, it took me a minute to really register what was going on, but yeah, I think that was like a welcome home, I guess.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was a coincidence that he put that on.
No, and power straddled a bike. I don't really understand how motorcycles work and radios, but I don't know, that would have been a coincidence, but...
Maybe he's got Bluetooth.
Kind of funny, though, if, like, he had a song for every regular, though. Or if he was just actually sitting out there all day, just trying to, like, figure out everybody's vibe, and everyone that came out, he played a track based off of what mood he thought they were putting out.
I'm trying to think of songs that we put on.
I mean, yeah, there could be examples, but I don't know. Anyway.
It's more up your alley, I don't fucking...
Mood design.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then right after that, sorry I'm talking so much, I usually don't spout off, but...
Well, this is the point of the podcast now, to chat.
Just going on.
You got stuff going on.
Yeah, for once. No, so yeah, that happens. I'm continuing my way, and I get to, there's like this weird sky bridge that I had to get through.
It was on there.
Yeah, so that's why it was like a weird situation.
Easy to get cornered up there.
Yeah, no, I had a Billy Goat's Gruff situation. And I was on the phone with my grandma too, so it was kind of funny that she like got to hear this all go down. But I'm approaching, and there's this woman coming down, and every psychotic woman I meet is always wearing a winter coat. Doesn't matter what time of year, they're always wearing a winter coat.
Well, they got nowhere else to put it but on their backs, right?
I don't know, but she didn't look like she was like street living. She was just acting like she was street living, I guess. But anyway, she's guarding the entrance. I'm about to approach, and she has a walker, a winter coat, and on the walker she has a set of handcuffs, and it's attached to the walker by one cuff, and she's holding is natural. It's the black.
Natty Ice.
It's the late, yeah.
Yeah, Natty Ice.
Natty Ice. She has a tall point of that, and she's kind of like grumbling, whatever. And then a woman walks past her. She starts screaming and like going off, spits like beer over her head like a fountain, and then throws the can.
Oh my God.
I was just like, all right, I've got no other choice but to.
Well, you failed to mention that it was because she was a Chinese woman walking
I know.
by.
Yeah, she
Why
sprinted
you leave
out of
that
there.
part out?
I don't know. I just.
You're not racist by association.
No,
No,
I
she's
know.
screaming like racist shit or
Yeah, she
whatever
said
about
something
being
about-
Chinese and.
Yeah, that's what set her off.
Yeah.
And that lady sprinted out of there. And that was like, yeah, that was chaotic. So I knew there was something going on. And, had to juke her out.
You made it out of there at least.
We all did.
Since we're not riding like street transit anymore, we don't have as many of those interactions, but like every time you get on the streetcar, like you're bound to run into somebody. Like, I can't remember anything specifically right now. Like, I've gotten into like arguments with people on the streetcar about like, you know, taking up space and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
dude.
actually, you know what? One of the funniest moments that I've had like in public on a streetcar was these guys like doing an illegal deal on like bus fare tokens, like on the TTC tokens.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah, they're all sitting down. He's like, "I'll buy 50 for blah blah blah," you know, and like, "Oh, you're not paying me that much, and I want cash for these tokens. These are good, legit tokens." You know, and they're like screaming about this at rush hour on the TTC. And it seemed like, well, the one guy got on and it was almost like it was like one of those moments he's waiting for like the specific one to come by so he can meet up with the guy who's
like
selling the tokens.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
He's like, I'll meet you on the 501 at 3 p.m. Okay, and we'll see you there.
Sounds so hard to schedule.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's like the worst, and it just seemed like a dumb place to do it in general. Like what, like
Rush
the fair
hour,
cops
so
are always
busy.
on there, right?
It's so weird
Yeah.
how like the TTC experience has changed. So, well, like
Just because they changed.
from 2017 to now, it's very different.
Oh, it's been elevated. At least in the streetcar realm, it's completely
Oh man,
changed.
you remember getting on an old streetcar?
It was
and
a
just like the
public event.
fight to get on the people on the stairs.
Oh, it's the funniest.
Get off the stairs!
If you stand on the stairs at a stop, it forces the doors to be open, which I didn't understand when I first got there. But yeah, anyways, you
Yeah.
stand on the stairs, and sometimes it'd be so packed there'd be nowhere else to stand but on the stairs. So you'd
You've
see
been waiting
guys
for the
like,
streetcar forever, so you'd have to fucking get on.
yeah, but you'd be balancing like on the poles that are in between the stairs, just so you're not like on the actual thing. But it was pretty funny. Like it'd be fucking
so hot. You're just sweating your
Yeah.
ass off with all these other people. You get one crazy person in the mix, and it's just.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
It's
Yeah,
almost-
I've definitely had like a few instances, like coming from the West End down to the East End on the Queen bus,
Yeah.
and it's just like every stop before you hit the bridge, it's just like, okay, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
one more.
Someone
gets
just
on.
pissed themselves. I guess we're doing this. There's a baby getting on. All right. Good
A
luck.
guy sitting in the back with the window open for your pleasure, right? But smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we're doing this, man. Okay.
I remember-
Someone gets in a fight. Yeah, I don't know. There's.
This one guy was on speakerphone and he was just screaming into it about like I don't know, like it was something about like his daughter-in-law being on drugs again and this and that, but he's on speakerphone screaming about that like in public and whatever, going off about this, that, and the other, and this lady who was sitting in front of him you know, like got up and just went ugh and walked away. And then he's like, I'm sure, or he screamed, like, I'm sorry, my shit stinks too much. And then he slammed the window open and then just kept talking into the mic.
Dude, people having. Yeah, if some.
Sure, my shit stinks too much, and then opens up his window.
Dude, that's a power move. People, well, and the thing about being on TTC is I feel like you can just let it out, man. Because I feel like, you know, obviously you shouldn't, and everyone will be much more thankful if you're chill, but, like, at the same time, if you're gonna have, like, a meltdown or go off, it's also one of those things where it's just like, okay. You know?
like
You can.
getting on the TTC while you're like clearly intoxicated or like on some sort of
yeah.
drug, it's just whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's just part of the experience a lot
I've
of the time.
full on just cried.
Yeah.
I love multiple times, just not trying to like wipe tears from my face or anything. Just sat there and sobbed, and no one said anything.
Last time I was
One
on
person did, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's great. I don't care.
Yeah, good times on the public transit, but it's nice to drive now, anyways. But yeah, fucking the
Yeah.
public's exciting. But hey, we're here now. We're moving up in the world. We got a car. We got a mat space. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
But you know, every once in a while, it's kind of that's.
You gotta
it's
remind
one of
yourself
those
your
guys.
roots, man.
But yeah, so we got a little bit of a fun show planned. Fun show planned for you today.
Having a show.
Yeah, we're gonna be. Well, you want to get into a little bit of the. You doing me up, making me feel like a lady.
I don't know if it's gonna make you feel like a lady, but it's gonna make you feel some type of way.
Yazzy promised me she was gonna do my makeup today, so I would look good on cam.
I used to do a lot of makeup, and it's been a long time since I've gotten to do other people's makeup.
Well,
so
break it out, right? Let's do a quick look.
I'm gonna do a quick look.
Nothing too crazy. Nothing
I think
too
I
obscene.
think just putting blush on you and maybe some freckles. Maybe a little. I got some new makeup
Maybe.
too, so that's also probably why.
Bat
I'm
my
so
eyelashes a little bit more. Move it closer to the camera. Right? Yeah, grab.
Have
your
you
stuff.
noticed that my neck and my chest are contrasting?
I don't think anybody noticed that.
Well, I noticed it.
Okay.
Just know.
Just the
I
way the
know.
light's hitting it.
Okay, we are doing fake freckles because I got a new freckle pen.
Oh, hello. There's a little freckle.
That is a little freckle. It's a little freckle man.
Juanita just came into the room.
And oh, let's get out my face.
Yazzy's done my makeup. Maybe one.
Yeah, for school.
For well, twice for school.
Oh yeah, Broadcom.
Yeah. That was fucking awesome. She had to do a project where it was like, you know, make it look like I'm diseased or whatever, and then like, so she gave me like 3 different. It was like supposed to be like 4 different versions of like the escalating of this disease or something.
It's a made-up disease that you had to do research on other diseases to make sure it made sense.
And then I sent that picture to all of my like friends and family, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling sick right now. Do I look all right? And I had like these yellow sores all over my face, and like my face, it like was very flush and red, and underneath my eyes was all fucked up looking. I looked genuinely really sick, but
do we need the light? I forgot we didn't put the light on.
Yeah, sure. Flip that guy on.
Stuff to trim out.
I don't know if that really makes much of a difference, but it's on.
Okay.
But yeah, I genuinely scared my grandmother, who does not talk to me anymore. I also had my makeup done one other time when I had to walk the runway.
Oh.
Yeah, for my mom's. My mom was doing like an event planning thing, and then for her, I don't know if you'd call it a thesis, but her final project.
Oh, was she like in an event planning course?
Yeah, she did that.
Give me some e-girl blush, I think, today.
Oh my god, I'm so scared you're gonna get it in my eye. Even though I know you do this full time, but...
I'm not doing anything to your eyes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very close and it's fluffy, and I just imagine one little strand getting in there. But,
Damn.
I don't even know if this camera's good enough to even see.
I know,
what you're putting on my face.
I think I gotta get brighter.
Well, I'll put a picture in underneath afterwards of the final result. High quality.
High quality face.
But, yeah, anyways, so my mom was, like, running this, like, what would you call it? It was like a weird fashion show thing, and I'm like, who would actually come to something like this? But a lot of people were there, and I had to walk with like 3 different outfits or something like that when I was 14 or 15.
And the pics that I've seen from it, you look that itch.
Yeah.
You look very...
I was getting flirted with by college girls, though.
Oh, yeah?
I was, yeah. They were saying, wow, you look good.
I can't believe you're wearing Abercrombie.
And before I went in, my mom covered up some of the pimples I had on my face with some makeup. I think that's why I look like such a man. But yeah, the girls were talking about me. They say, wow, you look good with a satchel. Man purse, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Aww.
Wow, I think I can see it
a little bit.
Yeah.
Aww.
It's starting to lighten up a little bit on my cheeks. We've gone Hollywood.
I can see it a little bit. That's funny.
My face is glowing.
Oh yeah, it is. Get a little something on the cheek nose here. That's something they do, I think, right?
You tell me, I don't know.
I think I've seen
Is
TikTok
Juan
girls
eating
do
the
this.
cords?
Juan!
Juan, don't eat the cords. No, I don't know what he's doing. He's okay.
He's freestyling.
TikTok girls. Yeah, doing a bit of makeup make me feel like a queen.
Your nose. Aww, being.
Again, I hate things near my eyes.
Nowhere near your eye.
I don't know. Yeah, I felt that one touch my eyelash.
Broadcoff, that was so funny.
Yeah, Brockhoff was good. Yeah, my grandmother was genuinely scared.
Dude,
As well as the rest of my family. Told me to go to the hospital ASAP.
I ate some bad Eves, is what you said.
Oh yeah. Eve's is like a veggie hot dog brand or whatever.
Wow.
They said I had some of that. I can see it.
I can see it too. Aww.
Well, I keep throwing it on.
You want more?
Come on, I want a rush job. Oh, is this it?
Well, no, I was gonna put on your
Make
freckles.
it bold.
I'm trying to make it bold. I didn't prime or like prep your skin at all, so we're just diving in. So just seeing what's up, man. Wow. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, a little bit flusher. Okay, and this feels like it's not even like to be super dramatic or
Just
even
looks
silly.
well, and I think that's
it's just to make me look a little bit better, and we're doing it live.
So Juan's freaking me out.
No, he's fucking around with some
plastic.
Some plastic. He's
All right. Let's give you a little
freckle dots.
You definitely aren't gonna see this far away.
You are.
Or not, sorry. So funny, like people getting pissed off who have freckles that are like, I just don't understand why freckles are a thing.
What?
Or
Like
fake freckles. They get like, they gatekeep the freckle train. It's kind of gaslighting me. I feel like, oh no.
Okay, keep it going. We chose to do the most subtle makeup possible.
Well, because we wanted to do it quick. Next time we'll do something more insane.
Don't get in my life.
Here we go. Aww. Freckle bean.
That's what they call them. Yeah, last night we were watching a little bit of the 1FC card. I don't know if you guys follow other organizations than the UFC, but 1FC, yeah, it puts on some great fucking shows. Honestly, it's not a B league. I would put 1FC on the same playing field as the UFC, just because of the other stuff that they're doing to make it really pop over there.
Oh, dude, it's so entertaining.
It's super entertaining. Yeah, you're.
I'm holding myself in a really weird way.
But yeah, so we spent a little bit of time watching that last night, and if you're in Canada, super duper easy to watch. It's always on YouTube, and it's not like we're sponsored by 1FC, but I think people should really kind of expand their MMA palette and give these other organizations a chance and get to know like the fighters in them. Just 1FC is interesting because they're super worldwide and they cover a lot more of the Asian market. So you see a lot more, I don't know, I guess unique stylists. Like there's like a lot of wushu fighters, which is cool.
The Senegalese wrestler, that was interesting.
They have a Senegalese wrestler who's kind of whack, but he does his best. And then, yeah, what else do they got? Oh yeah, a lot of Sanda fighters.
The cage Muay Thai too.
Oh yeah,
that's the dope shit.
So they don't just do MMA, right? It's a martial arts organization. So they do cage Muay Thai as well as like their other big one, but they've done Left Way. They have kickboxing too, right?
Aww.
It makes a lot of people uncomfortable. We'll put a good pick in at the bottom. But yeah, they got a lot of really good shit. Here, let's look at their cards. So, there's PFL. We're going to talk about that afterwards. But yeah, 1FC, a lot of fun to watch. We just watched the Hong Long Sung card. It's like the pride and joy of Myanmar. But yeah, see what events are coming up. So Brandon Vera, he's a really exciting heavyweight guy. He's fighting this Indian dude. And oh yeah, so they're trying to like, make it a bit more exciting for Indian MMA fans. Right? There isn't really a lot of
there really isn't, yeah.
A lot of Indian MMA happening. Right? Not on the bigger stage. So they're trying to really focus on building that market, which I was always thinking, I'm like, why isn't that a thing? There's a fucking 1.5 billion people in India, and you can't find any fighters out of there to fight on the big screen, But China was like the same thing for a long time. There wasn't like anybody fighting out of China, but they got wrestlers and stuff. And look at this guy, he's handsome man. Look at that, another Indian man. It's like India versus East Asia here. I think he's Filipino. Yeah. But
no, one's awesome. Yeah, usually, and like, yeah, most of the fights are usually bangers too.
Yeah, Yeah.
Even though, like, last night wasn't a super entertaining card, but maybe it's just because we've been spoiled, because the last few cards we watched have been bangers.
Yeah. No, yeah, last night was okay. This guy, Thon Lee, is really exciting. MMA guy, American. He's got like a really, really cool background in Taekwondo, where he's like bouncing around a lot and his hands are low and he like throws like these looping shots where he like slips and rolls. Rodtang Jumungen. Can't remember how to
He's
say
the
his
man.
name.
A lot of people like him.
Fucking super exciting. Capitan. Is that his name? Capitan Predchinindi Academy. Well, these are all their names. Wait. Yeah,
Oh.
These are their names.
Is it?
Yeah. His name is Capitan Predchinindi
Oh,
Academy.
yeah. Same with him.
Oh.
Well, isn't that kind of common with
Yeah,
certain gyms?
The Fairtex guys do that.
Yeah. And I think there's another group that does that too. It's kind of cool, I think.
No, yeah, it's interesting, right? Like, rep your brand. But, yeah, no, it's pretty cool. And what they're also doing is they're going to be putting on an all-female martial arts card. Hey, Juan. He's chewing on the cords. You son of a bitch.
Long
Don't.
days.
Don't, Juan. Take it out of your mouth. He's just looking at me, holding it between his teeth. Yeah.
So cute, but so annoying. Juan. Come hang out on the mats. We're talking about MMA. You love MMA.
Oh no, turn the camera now.
Oh no.
What a guy.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
No, great stuff. It's just been nice too. Like, we've been watching so much MMA lately, and it's been really, really cool. And like, I don't know, no hate on Bellator. Like, it's great, whatever. But for whatever reason, like, just the presentation about one and even PFL, I just like more, and I don't know why that is.
Yeah. So we watched a little bit of the PFL too, and again, there's another card. Actually, a fight tonight. This will be out after this, but regardless, catch one of the PFLs coming up. They do like a really interesting format where it does feel more professional, at least in my mind.
Wait, Pettis is fighting again?
No. Well, he's going to at some point. Juan's now sitting in front of the TV. He's chasing the cursor.
Here, go up? That's crazy.
No, that's
Oh,
the
that
other
was...
one.
Oh, okay.
So,
gotcha.
like, they do it, like, in a seasonal format where, at the start of the year, they compile their roster of guys that are going to be competing for the title, and then based on how they win their fights and when in the fight they win the fight, they get points. So, let's say if you go to decision, you get 3 points. If you knock them out in the first round, you get 6 points. You knock them out in the second round, you get 5 points. You knock them out in the third round, I think it goes down in points. I could be wrong, but I think the faster you knock them out or faster you finish them, the more points you get.
Gotcha.
I could be wrong though. But regardless, they have like this point system where they have a season where you build up all the way through, and then you get to the actual tournament. And then in the tournament, they pin the top guy and the bottom guy against each other.
By
right?
how many points they have?
By how many points they have. So if one guy is like 12 points at the end, then he fights the guy at the bottom who has 0 points. Right? Because the top guy should have the easiest fight in the first part of the tournament, right? And then they build their way up to the actual finals where they fight for $1 million, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And they got some really good guys, like Rory McDonald. He's awesome. And he's going to be fight this Millender guy. And I don't know him, but I've heard that he's a pretty scary dude. But yeah, even like the general look of everything, right?
It's different for sure. It looks very much like other sports.
He doesn't look like he should be here.
No.
I'm sorry.
Wait, is that the guy who used to keep the toothpick in his mouth?
No. That's no, you're thinking someone else.
Yeah.
No, this guy Ray Cooper III is really cool. He's like a hard hitting badass, really crazy power. Who else we got here? Yeah, just like it looks very clean. Like Chris Camozzi, he's cool. Tom Lawler, he's cool. Carlos Jr. Yeah. There's a couple names that you guys might recognize, and honestly, even like my perspective on it is that if you have guys that are, you know, even let's say like journeymen per se. If you have the journeyman and you tell them, hey, if you win this, you'll get $1 million. You know, they might be a better version of themselves, right? And you get some like really, really exciting fights.
No,
So
sure.
definitely worth checking out. And if, you know, like you didn't catch the 29th one, which is today, that's when we're filming this, make sure you check out the May 6th, and then, you know, all the other fights happening afterwards. Like, even PFL 3.
PFL.
So all of those guys on that card were like welterweight and light heavyweight. Now this card, they're all going to be heavyweights and lightweight women.
Yeah, she's scary.
Yeah, she's really awesome. So you got Verdum fighting this guy, Ferreira. You know, she's awesome. Kayla?
Yeah, Kayla Harrison.
Kayla
Judo
Harrison.
Olympian.
Yeah.
She's so big. 5'8".
Big old woman. Thick woman.
Yeah. No, it's just cool seeing it like that, a different point system. I like that their cards are earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Just nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've seen her before too.
Look at the scars on her.
Here, go up.
Is that scars or tattoos?
I think I've seen her before, like on Instagram or something. Because of the scars, she looks familiar. Huh.
Julia Pajic. Oh, she probably didn't get her ass beat. Poor Julia.
Damn.
Bunk.
What's up?
Tits. All right, yeah, but we're definitely going to check that out as we go forward. But what we found actually for today, which I thought was fucking hilarious, is, well, last week we did like that little bit of like self-defense stuff from those guys.
Yeah.
Dust or whatever, Detroit Urban Survival Tactics. I remembered it.
Yeah.
If you didn't see that, go watch the last episode because they were like really funny. Just so stupid. Like a lot of it was just so silly. Like
theatrical, just
like
weird situations.
Guy getting Kimura and he's just screaming, but he's being serious about it. He's like, oh no!
Like, bro, you've never stretched or taken a vitamin.
No. There's a lack of vitamins. But what I found.
Oh, dude, this is awesome.
So it's I would assume Indian. I think they're Indian. I'm gonna say that they are.
Yeah, I don't know. Share this video.
I wish you more subscribers.
I wish you were more subscribers.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
That's really kind. But it's a self-defense video with like no views at all. So I think we're the first ones to unveil it to the world. But yeah, it's all about like preventing rape, which is a noble cause, but what is the best way to do it? Let's find out. Step 1, get choked.
Yeah, they do everything in steps, which I appreciate.
Bunch of different angles.
Split the scene.
Step 2, scream. Okay, open palm. Uh-oh. I think you know where it's going. Slap the ears. Gouge the eyes.
Gouge the ears, gouge the eyes. Grab the head.
Twist. Chin up. So it's like a twisting motion like that.
Forcing you into a somersault.
Okay, you have him by the head. And while he's incapacitated on the ground somehow. And this, I'm pretty sure they're being fucking serious about this. So if you're getting raped, right, first thing you do, right, this is when we're going to break it down for you.
We're going to break it down. Do you need the step-by-step? I should put the socks on. I don't like showing my feet for free.
Alright, let's just make sure we're actually visible here. Alright. So,
am I the one on the bottom?
Am I getting raped?
I don't know. Let's not say raped, just assaulted.
I'm the one getting assaulted.
Pinned. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna gouge. Okay.
Okay, step 1, you have a 2-hand choke on my throat. Okay, so that's step 1. Right off the bat, I scream. Ah!
Good.
All right. I let you feel the power through my voice. Right. I'm gonna come up together. I'm gonna imagine like I'm pretending I'm praying to God. Right. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill. Ah!
Okay.
Shatter it open. You fall forward because your weight was on your hands, right?
Yeah. Also, I like how your feet are straight out.
I'm lying flat on my back. I'm not using my legs at all. Right? I need to spread them wider than that. And I get to here. I'm not gonna lie. Right off the bat, hard to get to your ears.
Yeah. Well, let's hope they're not wearing a bucket hat, a fashion hat,
Can we lose the hat?
and/or glasses. Sorry about coffee, bro. Okay, I think you gotta start from the top.
Okay. Choke me. Two-hand choke me.
Ah!
Ah!
Okay, nice.
Step 2. This is so hard to get to your ears. I couldn't effectively. I could maybe like do a punch like this, but to do an open hand slap, I'm like really stretching my shoulders. Boom. 2-hand slap. Gouge the eyes. I'll just pretend.
Just a mess of hair.
Gouge the eyes through your glasses. And then I'm going to grab you by your neck and your chin. Or, yeah, it was this control. And I'm going to...
Oh my god.
Wait. I think I twisted this. That's
And I'm
so...
supposed to go flying.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because,
Wait,
like,
let
it's
me try
supposed to
this
be...
side.
I mean, you caught my neck there. You want me to, like...
Just fall.
Just fall?
You knock him over, but you don't release the head. Never release the head after initially throwing them off of you. Okay, so we end up in this position. Snap the neck.
Oh,
Okay, so that's an easy one.
I do like that. I like that they're saying if you can, break their neck. Rather than get away. Just, you know what? You're already in the mix. It's already getting hairy. Snap the neck.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Okay. Well, not the worst one in the world. No, it's fucking... There's no way that would work. A full-grown man. That man was so much bigger than her.
Well, it's just also the no utilization of the legs. That's really the thing that bugs me the most, is just laying flat.
They could be saying that. Like, her legs are actually curled in.
Yeah, actually, we don't know what they're saying, so maybe they are.
We need our Indian buddies, so like this part. She looks like she might be kicking off there. But even still, having her arms like way up extended. No, her feet are off the ground.
When we first saw that in her living like that, I was like, just convinced she was gonna get triangled.
I ended up finding like a whole bunch of these Indian self-defense videos, and all of them have that really like exciting soundtrack on it. Alright.
Well, that and the sound effects are awesome. Oh, God forbid.
Yeah, that's genuinely frightening. And I'm sure it happens. Right? It does happen to people. But now again,
We're gonna break the steps.
okay. So she has 2 men, one holding
Love
a hand.
Step 1, headbutt.
Get it into his eyes. He's incapacitated from that headbutt, eh? She has a pen.
Oh.
Yeah. Stabs him in the eye, elbows him in the face. I like how this is in steps.
No,
Like it would
it's
always follow this exact path.
I don't understand.
Jam him into the wheel. Okay. Pin him against the wheel. Listen to the music.
Get out.
Get out of there.
Yeah, hopefully you're not.
I like
too
that van.
fast. It is a cool van.
Okay, so that was a lot. So
I don't know if we can do it with just 2 people.
I think we could manage some of the techniques.
Okay.
So let's say I'm abducted.
Okay.
Yazzy's holding me by my shoulder with one hand over top of my mouth.
Like that?
I think so.
This is uncomfortable to hold someone.
Yeah, he's holding her like this with the hand. No, this hand is holding. This hand's over top of the mouth.
Okay.
Don't mess up my makeup. Oh God. Okay, so step one. This is kind of shit. This is shit. Yeah, you're controlling. I'm frightened. But I realize you have a chin. I look at it. Boom. Oh shit. Okay, so you're done. You're
I'm incapacitated.
Okay, and then for the next guy, I turn, and let's say it's the other guy, I stab him in the eye with a pen.
Always carry a pen.
Always carry a pen. A simple, easy, perfectly legal avenue of self-defense. Alright, and now you're the driver.
I'm wearing
You're
so
trying
many
to drive.
hats. Oh!
I forearm strike
Rather
and put you face down into the wheel. This knocks you out, though.
Yeah, actually, I'm just... I didn't really take into account.
That knocked him out. And then you get out of there.
Yes.
3 attackers stuck in a van, all of which attacking you. Easy peasy.
Damn.
She's proud.
अगर कोई अचानक आप पर हमला करे और जबरदस्ती आपके ऊपर आकर आपके दोनों हाथों को जकड़ ले
Okay. I can't even remember what this
अपने
one.
हाथों को बाहर की ओर खींचे
Okay. So she did it to herself.
का चेहरा नीचे
Oh,
आपके
kind of like a
सिर
Von
के पास
Flu
आ
snitch?
जाए फिर अपने सिर से
She's setting it up.
उसके चेहरे या ठोड़ी पर प्रहार करें
What happens there? I do not understand that one.
प्रहार करें
Oh.
Is she headbutting his chin?
What? Yeah, taking her forehead into his chin. That sounds awful.
Or into his throat? And he screams from that.
इससे आपके हाथों पर उसकी पकड़
And then
कमजोर
after
पड़
that...
जाएगी फिर अपने हाथ छुड़ा
Oh, just pull your hands
What
out.
about the inside position?
And then from the bottom you break his neck.
संतुलन खो दे तो उसका वजन खुद पर से हटाते हुए उसे दूसरी ओर धकेले और साथ ही उसके दोनों पैरों के बीच में जगह बनाकर उसके पेट और जांघ के बीच के भाग यानी नाक पर प्रहार
I know
करें।
what's gonna happen. After you kill him.
Oh.
Whoa.
Easy peasy.
Just like that.
Okay, again, another mount escape. This one started off with a standing throat grab.
Yeah, I've never seen a takedown like that. Faked her out.
Yeah.
Go high, go low.
He faked low, went high.
Fake the knee tap. Tie point.
अगर कोई अचानक आप पर हमला करे और जबरदस्ती आप
Okay, let's just start from that position. So this one's not about the two-handed choke.
More so as it is.
Oh, these mats. Okay, so not a two-handed choke, it's a two-handed wrist grab.
Oh,
Okay, and we start low, and I go high. Okay, I take my arms as far away from my body as possible because that's where I have strength. All the way back here. Okay, so from this position,
Blush.
am I batting my eyes?
Oh, looks great.
Okay, from this position, I'm supposed to headbutt you.
Oh, do you think you can? I guess I
That's
don't know what I'm gonna do for like.
I think it's off of like you go.
Oh, you have to do it fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so we fall. I came here. I came here. Hit me in the chin. Okay. What?
If I was getting attacked like that and I had a hair in my mouth, I'd be dead. Alright, so one more time.
So boom, boom.
I headbutt, strike.
Mm-hmm.
How does that free my arm? Oh, well, then you scream.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
So boom.
Headbutt, strike. You scream. From this position again, I grab the neck. From the bottom this time, key point, you break the neck.
Oh, man.
Okay? She rolls. Come on. Come on. You end up right here, just so.
Just for.
You end up between the legs. Stare deeply into the groin.
Okay, I'm kind of dead. I don't.
You've already killed them by this
I'm
point.
paralyzed at least.
But now this is just for extra measure. 12 to 6, completely illegal elbow. Strike to the groin.
And then don't run. Still, just be proud.
Then look up to the camera. I did it.
You did it.
I did it for you.
Alright. Well, that was interesting.
I think some of the most
pacing on that was weird.
Yeah, unique self-defense I've ever seen. Yeah. Pin. Hands are down, right? Kind of like curled upward. You're going to take them up. Yeah, throw them up. This makes them fall forward.
Oh, that's what we were missing.
You have to surprise him with that part.
Dude, that guy's wig is so fucking-
Is that a wig?
It looks like
What's
it.
his hair?
I don't think so. I think
Strike.
इससे आपके हाथों पर उसकी पकड़ कमजोर पड़ जाएगी फिर अपने हाथ छुड़ाकर
Oh,
that up.
it was a.
he would have been dead.
और जैसे ही बदमाश अपना संतुलन खो दे तो उसका वजन
Lost.
खुद पर से
How
हटाते
do
हुए
you think this
उसे
could be
दूसरी
effective?
ओर धकेले और
This
साथ
does not
ही
seem like a
उसके
spoof.
दोनों पैरों के
The
बीच
quality
में
is too
जगह
low.
बनाकर उसके
Well,
पेट
I
और
don't know.
जांघ के
I don't
बीच
know.
के
We don't know what
भाग
they're saying.
यानी नाजुक अंग
Maybe
पर
this is what
प्रहार
not to do.
While she's still leaning on top of it. Indians are so dramatic. What's up with that?
I don't know. That was awesome. That was awesome.
It was a passionate way to defend yourself.
Passion defense, yeah. Yeah. I think the screaming works. That's legit. I think that I like the powerful, like there's power in that.
Yeah, and it's not screaming that's out of place. It's not random screaming. It's screaming with movement.
Which I do
You
like.
get
It's
choked.
Like a Kia.
Well, you scream directly in their face. Let's watch that one more time. The first one is when you really get that feeling.
Yeah, she put it all out there.
फिर जुड़े हुए हाथों
It's just so funny seeing people
और
fight between
डराने
us.
की कोशिश करें
Yeah!
तो अपने दोनों हाथों को हमलावर के हाथों के
The face
बीच
on
से
it.
जोड़िए फिर जुड़े हुए
Self-defense
हाथों को पूरी
experts.
तेजी से दोनों तरफ
Separate.
Okay, in the actual scenario that a person is on top of you, two-hand choking you from like mount, I guess you could say, first thing you should do is get your heels to your butt and just get your hips off the ground. Because almost anybody can lift anybody up with the power of their hips. Like,
Yeah.
there's obviously exceptions. If you have a 500-pound man choking out a 70-pound woman, like...
How did that situation... I'm not trying to victim blame, but how did that end up happening?
No, the 70-pound woman should have gotten out of there quick.
Well, I don't know. There's just a lot more to that situation that I think needs to be worked out.
Regardless, it's just like, let's not pretend that, you know, size and strength doesn't make a difference in fight. That's why they're weight classes.
Yeah.
But if you are getting choked, right, with two hands on top of your throat, like, just on a serious note, right, think about it this way. All of their weight is here, right? They have no ability to balance
Yeah.
forward. So they have to use a hand to stop themselves, most likely. Right?
Unless
I'm not-
they're like weaving or well, even then I don't know. You
No,
could probably
no.
Roll.
If I bump and I
Yeah.
pick a direction, right, especially if I bump on an angle, right, like this seems like insane to think about, but even just doing that is enough. Really, the first step is that as soon as they choke you, you should be trying to grab a digit and pull on it in any direction as hard as you can. So
Yeah.
even just getting your thumbs in between, right, and controlling a digit is like really kind of key, because small digit manipulation, again, any small person can do that to a bigger person if you just really crank on it.
Yeah,
right?
and move. I think, yeah, just chaotic. They bring
Exactly.
the chaos, you bring the chaos.
So screaming, I'm with that. You know, fucking. But again, if you're getting two hands choked down your throat, you can't scream.
Yeah.
But regardless, grab a digit, right? Any way you can get it. Really, any digit you can. Honestly, I think, right, in a way that you think you can break it, right, and then just give it a good rip. But even if like squeeze,
Because even if you are gonna
try to squeeze. Right, I can kind of jam my thumb in.
Yeah.
Right? And then that gives me just a little bit of air. And now pair that with...
A bump, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to move. Or get rolled.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
fall
thing
over.
too. I think like, yeah, even if I'm here and then I see you start, if you start gripping a digit or whatever, I'm gonna take my hand off or move.
Yeah, exactly, right? And at least buys you time. It makes it really hard to choke you. But if you're just like kicking your legs around, no, not gonna be the move. To try to fuck with somebody's face, right, to reach up like this, you have no strength away from your body. Keep your hands as close as you fucking can to your face. Because as soon as you try to grab their face, what are you going to do? If you're really attacking me? No, you're going to punch me in the face.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Boom, right? You're just going to drill me one in the face, right?
Yeah.
So keeping your hands close would be ideal, more so than anything else.
Yeah. If you got nails on you, maybe scratching, but...
Like, right? And then bumping,
Yeah.
right? And keeping your hands inside if you can. And again, don't reach up and away from yourself because you have no strength there anymore. Like, there's absolutely no... Like, I don't even think... If I knew nothing about martial arts, if Yazzy held my arms like this above my head, I don't think I could do anything about it. Right? This is putting you in such a compromised position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I'll stop doing It's hard not to just want to do good stuff.
But if my hands are closer to my body, even if you're pinning them, right?
Yeah.
I at least have like a little bit better strength and ability to move.
Well, that's the thing they always say, like they say you're strongest when your joints are stacked.
Yeah.
So like in lifts, and I imagine with this too, if you have kind of like an angle, it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
Where like
But-
here you can't really lift this way, or you know what I mean, but here you can.
Like most mount escapes are as easy as just like getting your hips up and moving them, right? Because you don't want to be flat on your back, right? But yeah, I don't know. Like it really depends on the situation, but I don't think like a guy would commit to like let's say this position if he was constantly falling over. He might, but then again, he might start hitting you, right?
Yeah, fair.
But again, it makes it really hard to hit you
If you're moving.
if you're forcing them up here.
I think too, like also mentioning like you can only generate so much power if you're one off balance and two in that position. Granted, if you're not used to getting hit, I'm sure anything's pretty jarring.
Yeah. So bucking bronco would be my first option. Bucking bronco, and if you could, I guess, break down their posture, pull them on top of you.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Keep in tight if they're far away, but pull them in if you can.
Give them the hug.
Yeah.
Try and bump and roll.
Bump and roll, exactly. Like that would definitely be my go-to.
Honestly, just train martial arts every day, and you should be okay.
Easy peasy.
Like, shit happens. But I also think, too, yeah, just like having, I think people can sense a confidence if you kind of carry yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a way. So,
The ones that get attacked are vulnerable people. There's no doubt about that.
yeah.
No doubt.
Without, like, a few exceptions, but, yeah.
And also the people that get attacked are, well, in the scenario of like rape, it's usually done by people you already know.
Yeah, it's,
So,
yeah, that's true.
But not to say random shit doesn't happen, but you know,
At least here.
it's super, super unlikely. It's most likely going to be happen by your neighbor or whatever, you know, or whatever your fucking crazy uncle.
Getting
or-
dark.
Yeah.
Getting
Well,
dark.
is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Simple self-defense, honestly, grabbing a digit if you can, you know, pulling them in, right? Being chaotic with movement, but trying to think about like specific braking mechanics of grabbing the chin and the top of the head is insane.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's such a slippery
a hostage situation of getting held by two men in a car while it's driving.
Yeah.
You're going to try to, well, yeah, I guess maybe just saying like headbutts and elbows are probably a good move, but to say it like in step 1, step 2.
I mean, maybe they're just doing that to like organize the chaos a little bit. I don't know. That seems, yeah, you just have to be a ball of fury there.
Yeah, literally.
And really disregard everything because you're probably going to jump out of that car or try and crash it.
Yep.
It's like, that's what I was thinking when she like attacked the driver. I'm like, step 5, just tuck and roll while you go through the windshield.
No,
like,
the car stopped for some reason.
Yeah.
It didn't speed up when the guy's foot pedal was on the gas and you elbowed him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Somehow stopped. It does remind me of like a guy that I worked with in security who told me this story about how he was abducted by the Iranian military.
Oh yeah. That was a crazy guy.
Yeah, abducted by the Iranian military, and they were taking him out to shoot him, and he did do he told me that he was sitting in front of the guard and he did headbutt him, and he said he broke his nose with the headbutt. Because, the shots that hurt the most are the ones you don't see coming. So it does make sense. But then all he did, he just booked it and jumped out of the back of this trolley as it was driving up a mountain, up a cliff. Mm-hmm. And he just jumped off the cliff. And just, it was that, he dies that way or he dies from getting shot. You know, or whatever, executed.
What a crazy life that guy led.
Yeah, I know. He was missing fingers on the top of his hand. Because they chopped off his fingers when they were torturing him.
Is Kurdish?
Yeah. He's a Kurdish guy who were not treated well by Iran. So that dictatorship. Not a great place, honestly. Persian people, awesome. Iranian government, not great.
That's usually how it is, man. The government ruins it for everybody.
Pretty much, yeah. People and cultures, most, if not all, are great.
Well, I think that's the thing. I think at the end of the, I think humanity is not inherently evil. It's just flawed, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, right?
So, I don't know.
Okay, well, I think that's a good note to kind of close things out on. You get it all when you come
We got it all. We got beauty. We got
Beauty and the Beast here.
Oh.
It's funny that you made me look really pretty, and then we worked on self-defense against, I guess you could say, rapists.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's appropriate, but whatever. I don't give a fuck.
We survived.
Okay, episode 17 of North South Presents podcast. Thanks for kind of joining us. We stopped doing intros our past 4 fucking episodes or something, but
I know, we really have just stopped doing a theme.
Yeah. Just coming out. Well, we watch videos, we hang out, we chat about what's going on, MMA and martial arts, all of the above. But yeah, thanks for joining us, and hopefully see you guys soon. We'll probably be doing this next week, and if not, the week after that. But yeah, keep an eye open for it. Please subscribe. If you're here still, then I'm shocked and I applaud you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Peace. Enjoy your week or whatever. Bye.